What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Life's to Dance podcast. I am your host, Trey Culata. Thank you, as always, for pressing play and spending your precious quality time with me. Because today, things are going to get a little bit weird as we delve deeper into this concept of using the force. Because today, I'm going to do a live demonstration of how I do this every day in order to manifest the things that I want in my life, and in order to be the person or create the persona of the person that I want to become, who lives in this future existence that I'm envisioning for myself, okay? Because we have to be this person and we have to emit this energy ahead of the event itself in order to attract it to ourselves. And disclaimer here, I cannot guarantee that your results will be the same as mine, because everybody wants something different, everybody's vision is different, and everybody's, your level of expertise here is going to vary, because this does take practice. And I guess I should take just one step back and preface this with, if you're going to use this method of, trying to manifest and attract and really tap into source energy, you first have to master meditation, first and foremost. And not master it in the sense that you have to sit there for an hour with no thoughts in your head. That's not what I mean. I mean, you just have to be able to close your eyes and consistently feel yourself connecting with your presence. And you can even say that out loud, like, I am ready to connect with my presence. And then you feel the little avatar tinglies connecting you to the network, and boom, you're there, okay? So if you're getting a sense that you've mastered that step, we can kind of move on to these other steps. But I feel like watching me go through the process is not only going to be, one, entertaining, but it's going to be more educational than me just talking about the theory, right? And I'm probably going to use my hands a lot, because I use my hands a lot when I talk anyway. But even when I'm doing these kind of connection to the source exercises, I'll use my hands, because I like to push things away and pull energy towards me in a physical way. So I guess that's the Mediterranean roots in me. So anyway, let's start. Let's begin. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to recognize that thing within you that might be holding you back from receiving whatever it is you want. Because normally when we're not receiving what we want, it's because we're stuck in the past. We're stuck in this old kind of emotional energy field, right? So there's something, usually some old limiting thought pattern, that needs to be released in order for us to make room for the thing that we want to attract. Now, I am doing this completely ad lib, so I'm just going to close my eyes and see what pops up, because I did not pre-script, I never really pre-script it. So although it does do you good when you're first starting out to maybe pinpoint the thing that you want to release first. So when I first started doing this, I think the one thing that came up for me a lot was, the one thing I really wanted to release was feelings of unworthiness. So every time I would sit down, I would close my eyes, I would breathe. Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion, I seek to connect with your energy, your wisdom, and your guidance today. I seek to release my unworthiness to you, so that you may reorganize it into something greater. I release my unworthiness to you now. And so that's step one, right? Releasing those feelings. In that case, it was unworthiness. And maybe right now I'll go somewhere else with it, So I seek to connect, spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. I seek to connect with my presence. Please show me what it is that I need to release. I'm getting temper. I don't know why, but it's saying that I need to release my temper, which, okay, I get that. That makes sense. And it's a two-way communication, because once you connect to the source, and if you need to ask it what it is you need to release, because sometimes we need to ask. Sometimes we don't even know ourselves because we're so caught up in our emotions, and it's become so ingrained in our personalities that we can't kind of separate ourselves to see what needs to be released. And the first thing that came up for me was temper or temperament. I'm going to ask it why. Why do I need to release my temper? So that I can see more clearly. Clarity. I need more clarity. Clarity for what? I'm getting next steps of my path. Okay, I'm going to take that ball and I'm going to run with it. Okay, so now the next step is to ask the source for what you need or what you want. In this case, I need something. I need them to show me what I need clarification on, okay, because I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I'm unclear of my path. I don't know, but it's telling me, the source is telling me that I need clarity around something. Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion, please show me that which I need clarity around. I ask that you humbly show me the answer to this question. Clarity around my financing. Okay, so I have a big project that I need financing for. And maybe, again, maybe I'm crazy, but you have to go with the first thing that kind of pops up either in your heart or your mind or your gut. Because I feel like there's going to be this inner voice. And again, you can call me nuts if you want to, but the source resonates with truth. So as long as you are asking these questions in the name of the highest good and in the name of truth, not necessarily what you want it to tell you, right? You can't go into this with any preconceived notions. You should get a pretty concise answer, okay? Because the source resonates with truth. So going into this, I have no preconceived ideas of what the answers are going to be, okay? It's the whole purpose of this whole demonstration and this exercise in real time. So they're telling me, the source is telling me financing. I need clarity around how I'm going to get the financing. Well, oddly enough, tomorrow I have a call scheduled with a mortgage broker so that I can discuss these things. So in a sense, you can see where this is going. I needed more clarity around the financing. Hopefully I will get that tomorrow. And did the source necessarily send that to me? Did I manifest that? I don't know. The stars could have just have been easily aligned. Or maybe it's just top of mind for me right now. But there's kind of another side to this. So if you go into this and you say, because I asked for something that I needed. I'm like, okay, you need to show me what I need clarity around, because I'm not even sure what I need clarity around. Okay, so then it gave me the answer. But what if I went into this in another direction and I said, okay, I want to manifest something. Okay, so like, let's say I go into this, and this was an example I used in the podcast that I recorded that I didn't save. So chances are I'm going to get the same responses and answers from the source. But so if you were to go in and say, I want to manifest $1 million. Okay, so I'm going to sit here and I'm going to connect back to the source. Okay, I'm there. I'm connected. I'm here. I'm connected with my presence. Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion, please see fit to connect me with the energy and the vibration and the frequency of $1 million. And if you feel any resistance, right? Like any resistance whatsoever, like I'm not really feeling this connection to this thing that I'm trying to manifest. There's a reason why. And that means, and if you feel any resistance whatsoever, and it could be something anywhere in your body, really. For me, a lot of times the resistance shows up in my heart. So then I ask, I say, okay, I'm feeling resistance in my heart. Please help me to release this resistance. I release this resistance to you, the source, so that you may reorganize it into something greater. This resistance is trying to protect me from something. Please show me what it is that this resistance is trying to protect me from. Failure. Okay, and then you have to thank it, right? You have to thank the resistance. Thank you, resistance, for showing yourself and for trying to protect me from failure. Because protection serves a purpose. But I take this resistance and I release it to you, Source, so that you may reorganize it into something greater. So that I may connect with the energy of $1 million and the frequency of $1 million. I do not need to know how or why or predict the outcome of how this $1 million is going to make its way to me. All I need to know is that it is there and that it is a possibility in the quantum field and that you are seeing fit to connect me to it and it to me. And I'm still feeling resistance. So if that's the case, let's dig into the why, right? Let's ask the source why. Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. Is there a reason why? Why I'm still feeling this resistance? Why am I not aligning with the frequency of $1 million? Because there is more to learn. Heavy. I just got the tinglies in my arm, which are showing me that this is real, guys, okay? All right. I love the truth. I just love connecting to truth. It's fucking powerful. And I'm ready to learn, okay? There's more to learn. Can you show me what I need to learn? Yes. It says yes. Can you show me right now? Yes. What do I need to learn in order to connect with the frequency of $1 million? The value that I can bring others. Immediate. It was immediate. That answer came in immediately. Boom, boom. Almost even before I asked the full question out loud, it gave me the answer. So you can see how you can use this energy to kind of guide you onto your path. It is always there. It's always accessible. You just have to know how and learn how to tune in. And so what the source is obviously telling me is that if I want to create and manifest $1 million, I need to figure out how to bring more value to the people around me and to my community. So probably each and every one of you guys that's listening or watching right now, right? Or even beyond that. Who knows? That still remains to be seen, but I'm not going to keep you here for a half an hour watching me do, Mecca Lecca Hi, Mecca Heidi Ho shit or listening to me on in the car while I do this. I'm just trying to give you like the real feel of how a session like this goes for me when I'm sitting in silence in the morning after I've done my morning exercise and I have, my endorphins going. So I'm already in setting off a good magnetic energy field into the universe and into the universal intelligence in order to open up the channel, right? So we're tuning into it like a radio frequency, and it's almost like talking on a walkie-talkie, right? Where we want to open up the channel and tune in to the correct channel in order to be able to have this communication back and forth. And if we are sitting in negativity and resistance and doubt will fog you. It's like listening to me and that is like, like that's what the universe hears. The universe does not resonate with doubt and uncertainty. It resonates with belief, trust, and truth. You have to trust the process. And even though it sounds crazy, I don't fucking care. Think whatever you want. This shit works. I don't write the rules. I'm just here. You're welcome to try and dispel the information in a way that hopefully others like yourself will be able to understand it a little more easily and be able to put it into practice. So that said, I'm going to end the episode here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I love talking about this stuff. I love diving deeper into this stuff. And I'm here. I'm here at your disposal, to try and guide you down this path. Because once you start opening up your mind and your heart to the possibilities, the unlimited possibilities, because this is where it all stems from. We have these limiting beliefs that are so ingrained that we won't even allow ourselves the possibility of even dreaming that something like this could be true or a reality. And you have to shed all that. You have to shed all that in order to become the unlimited, empowered soul, spirit, and field of energy that you are. Because you have all this power within you, and it's just about releasing it, okay? So that we can all feel it. It feels so good. It feels empowering. It feels radiant. And you just feel more alive. Okay, and the more you do it, the more you practice it, the higher up and up your frequency goes, and the easier it becomes for you to tap into it every single time. You saw how how quickly I was able to tap in and out and get the answers to the things that I was asking. So anyway, maybe we'll do a part 3. I don't know. But for now, I hope you guys got something out of this. If you did, let me know what that was in the comments. Feel free to share it with other like-minded people because maybe they'll get something out of it and maybe we can all practice together. Who knows? I would love that because when you do it in communion and together, it's even more powerful. So anyhow, on that note, I know I said I was ending the episode like 3 minutes ago. I love you all. Until next time, let's dance.